What is up, guys? It's your boy, Festive Avacado, and we're back with the king and who he actually is. I think we already read this last time, but the days go by and I do nothing. I wrap myself in blankets and never go outside. I hate myself, and I hate myself, and the night is here. I sleep until morning, sleep until noon, doze throughout the evening, and wake up at night. At first I would write every day. Not quite a journal, hi Pepper, and not quite poetry, but writing. I didn't hate writing. Do you want your food, Pepper? I will give it to you. You don't have to dance around my desk. Come on, bud. But one day, even that was too much trouble. Pepper, get off my desk. My life was always boring. I never had friends. Nothing could ever happen to me. Whenever I'd go outside, everybody else would just sneer and laugh at me. The world turned its thorny, unkind back on me. I can't do anything. I'm useless. I'm trash. I've never really taken care of myself. I'd be useless at work if I had a job. I have no redeeming qualities. I think I would be better off dead. My bed is a cocoon, protecting me. I want to go back to the shell I hatched from. I want to go back to when I was a yolk floating around an egg so I can rot and die before I hatch. I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. I can't take this anymore. Why'd I have to live, study, and work? Why'd I have to deal with other people? Ollie, you piece of fucking shit, get out of here. Ollie. Sir. Working hard has never gotten me anything. Birds had it so much better decades ago. They were born, ate, flew, slept, never had to think about any of this. So is this like the future then, with birds that have fucking sentience? I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. But I don't have the courage. I don't like pain. I don't want to suffer. Someone help me. And just when it was the most painful, when I had sunk so deep into my depression that I could sink no further, the gods heard my wishes and granted it. A friend. My only friend. I was useless to myself and everyone else, but the gods still showed kindness to me. Your plumage is so nice. It's brave and cheerful, unlike mine. This is outside the restaurant, right? This wasn't the guy that got mugged. I hope the fuck it wasn't. It wasn't just coloration, it was my opposite. In every way. He was earnest and smart. He didn't mumble when he talked. But despite all of that, he understood me more than anyone else in the world. It must be hard for you. I know how it feels. It's painful. It's not your fault. Society's always telling us to do this, do that. It's like we were held at gunpoint. I hate it all too, just like you, right? He alone understood me, and I alone understood him. We were alone, the two of us, in the world. The time we had together was the warmest and sweetest of my life. If only it would go on forever. And one day, he said to me, let's make it go on forever. Come on, let's die together. It won't be scary if we're together. Are you serious? Of course I am. I've never lied to you, have I? He was kind to me right until the end. One night he came home with a bag full of medicine. Medicine to wash us away without pain forever. Let's go somewhere far away. Somewhere where we're completely alone, just the two of us. Where no one can bother us, and no one will find us. When we left our final journey, and we took the medicine. I'm getting tired. I feel so peaceful, holding your wing like this. We should have done this a long time ago. My pulse and breathing are dropping steadily. We're almost at the end. Yes, just us, at the end of the world. Time to say goodbye to this awful world together. I guess you're right. I was thinking it was about time I said goodbye to you. He softly stands up. His warm ring leaves mine. He steps away calmly. Did he just get murdered? He reaches into my bag. He takes out the key to room 701, my wallet, my ID. What? I reach out. I can't move. Goodbye. This is as far as I take you. But you said you'd leave this awful world behind with me. Yes, what an awful world it is, but I still have things I need to do in it. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to. I don't. It's too late for that now. How many times have you told me you want to die? You never really wanted to die, but you had to. People like you are just a bother, hanging around complaining and getting in the way. What an awful world. It wasn't my fault. Why do you have to kill me? Come on, please, this isn't right. You're right, I never really did want to die. It wasn't me. It was society did this to me. It wasn't me. It was everyone else around me. Society, you say? Help me, please. Call an ambulance. Come on, please. They won't come. This is the end of the world, and it belongs to you and me alone. I don't want to die. I'm scared. I'm scared. Why are you doing this to me? You wished for death, and I helped you to it. That is all there is to say. Please not to try to throw up. It will just hurt you more. Someone help. That's so fucked up. Holy shit. Once there was a poor little quail. One day the quail was tricked by a... Wait. Holy fuck. Do you think it was Nageki? Do you think the friend was Nageki? The quail was tricked by a bad bird and killed. And do you think the name of the friend they gave is the name of the king? The quail was put onto the train through the night sky along with the other birds who had died. Where's the train going? There must be a terrible place at the end of the line. The quail was so scared and so afraid it thought its little heart would burst. But the train stopped for a little while. Apparently even galactic trains have to wait for signals. The quail was too scared to stay on the train, so it jumped off. There was a dark, dark room there. And there's an Ollie who I'm gonna just go Ollie, please. Please, Ollie. There was nothing in it but a chair and a little candle. There was no one else there. And the quail sat there on the chair and cried. Why did this happen? It was betrayed by its friend and forced onto a strange train. What would happen next? The quail thought and made a station. Maybe if there's a station, someone will come by to play. The quail made a station and lit the candle and waited. Time passed. Birds came. The dark room became a beautiful kingdom. The candle became a grand lighthouse. The chair became a royal throne. And the quail became the king. Those who come to the kingdom became one with the king. The king is all, and all are the king. No one is hurt, and no one has any sad thoughts. The birds of the holiday star live happily. Happily ever after. How nice. How very nice. Damn. Happiness is here. Happiness and nothing else. Ollie? Oh, I don't like that thought. I'm gonna push off Ollie and get to that. Ollie, get up. Get, sir. Get off the desk and the chairs. Okay. The king thought if everyone is one, none will be afraid. Okay, what is going on here? Is that a whole bunch of eggs? And obviously there's another head coming out of him. There's two heads. Oh, God. So little by little, the king absorbed everyone on the holiday star. We are now one. I don't feel like I understand you at all, even after that huge monologue. He's lonely, so he wants friends. But he doesn't want his friends to quarrel, so he absorbs them all. You're quite a storyteller, Your Highness, to use a few hundred lines to express what I just did in 3. Sorry. I'm trying to think if Nageki might be the bird. Okay, anyways. Either he's the bird that did it, or he just doesn't want Nageki around because Nageki will get the gemstone back. I'm not sure. Okay. In other words, this whole place is basically a cult of loneliness and crazy peer pressure. What's good about having everyone together, Mr. King? No one gets to play their own part. If Wakao-san was here, he'd say something like, everyone's different, everyone is good, Mr. King. And then he'd slap you. Even now that you're the king, you're still just a small, frightened quail. You ran and you hid in your shell, and now you're safe in your own private kingdom. I suppose you're right. If everyone is one, no one gets hurt. But there's no one on this fake star but you, Your Majesty. As long as you stay here, you'll be alone. And the king said it's not the king's fault. Oh, is it gonna get worse? I'm really scared he's gonna turn into this fucking beast. The king was not the only one who wished for this. Oh. Damn, this artwork is beautiful though, but what is that? All who came here accepted it gladly. Even the ones like you, who were angry at first. In 2 days, you will be the king's best friends. What is this? You are the ones who are wrong. It is you who are wrong. You're not right. Oh, whoa. The king is kingin'. So all those old birdies coming out of him, or what is happening? The king, and that king, and this king, and all these kings are so happy. But you want to hurt the king, and this king, and that king. Everyone has to be good on the star. If we're not one, then someone will surely hurt someone else. The king said, "Let us become happy, together." Oh, I didn't like that, the squeak. Okay. I've rechecked everywhere I went, but haven't seen any other doors. It's the one hallway from start to finish. Looks like this path must be hidden too well for the naked eye to see. The last room should be where I found the Professor Nanaki. Or wait, didn't Avacado say he was Hitori Nemo in this world? Anyway, there should be a quail here somewhere, but he's been singled out for poor treatment. Did you really have to hide him away like this, Your Majesty? A voice echoes faintly in the dark corridor. One of the king's underlings? I don't see it anywhere. Leon? I fear my voice again. I can't stay connected for very long. Listen up. The teacher here, Nanaki Kazuki, is starting to show abnormal brain activity. He's probably falling into a coma. I'm trying to find him right now, but it looks like the man behind all this has hidden him somewhere. I thought as much. Nanaki's brain activity is dropping. He may not be able to regain consciousness. Meaning, he alone is proceeding more rapidly into the disconnect of the mind and body. Unfortunately, I'm going to administer psychotropics to you and Nanaki in 60 seconds. In small amounts. It will look brilliant if you failed... No, it will look brilliant if you failed the mission because I overdosed you. So my job is to concentrate and find the professor while the high lasts? Exactly. You have about 2 minutes. Good luck. Leon fades away like a puff of smoke. This isn't the first solo search and rescue I've had to do. But all the same, it is reassuring to see that the unshakable cockatiel is faced, even for just a minute. It's almost time. If the planetary sphere was right, the path down to the last star should be between Sakuya and Ryota's room. That magnificent artist did gift up the clouds for us. It would be a waste if we didn't let any of the nice moonlight in here. The boost should last 2 minutes. At least the area is pretty small. Let's hope the king can't beat me in my own game. I can't remember his voice. Was that the guy I used the nasally voice I just did? I don't even know. Oh, this is the evil dude, right? So the officers are just willing to use illegal substances as ground operatives? I can't believe it. There's something very wrong with the Dove Party. We are like cogwheels. We serve the parts of the machine, far larger and more important than ourselves. You should know as well as I do. Unfortunately, I cannot begin to comprehend such groveling ideas. I am not here for the system. The system is here for me. Anyway, I administer the amounts you said to your underlings in the quail here. Thanks. And now all I can do is brightly and massively prevent the victims' bodies from losing too much heat. I want you to see how everything turns out. The drugs reacting on my physical body are having more of an effect on my dream consciousness than I expect. Well, this is some good music too. I'll listen to that. Ooh. I like this. Every sensation deepens and expands. If only I could enter this state at will. Yeah, you're high as fuck, dude. You're tripping on acid. I can see a crack in the wall. I hadn't noticed it before, but the light is seeping through. That must be the light from the birds' souls, like the migrant was talking about. The wall should be fragile here. It's just like Sakuya's tea party. Break it open and be on my way. I can't let you do that, traveler. You were not invited here. Please stop doing such terrible things. Well, hello there, yokels. What's with the long faces? I'm just here to pick up a friend. He's gotten stuck in here by mistake, you see. I'm not going to do anything to hurt you. Mind letting me by? Why do you do such terrible things? You must not open this until everyone is here. No room for negotiations, then. I was hoping this would go by smoothly, but... Oh well. If If you don't move, I'm gonna make you. That's mean. The king is scared of birds like you. The king asked, "Are you trying to break another egg?" The citizens, who appear to have morphed into the king, addressed me accusingly. What a mean thing to do! You break eggs, and you think nothing of it. So many, so many, so many eggs. I wonder what the children inside were like. Those lives that couldn't live. Poor, poor eggs. Don't you feel sorry for them? The king knows. The king knows that long ago you broke an egg out of your own selfishness. So this is how the king fights back. Oh, is this supposed to be like a fucking abortion reference? What the hell's happening right now? I don't know how he figured out my secret, but in any case, it's a very precise attack. The king himself is on his throne. The citizens should just be small parts of the whole, but maybe they share his consciousness and abilities? This is my job. I'm here to rescue everyone from the school. You've trapped one inside the wall, so I'm breaking this wall. Any questions? The poor chick who can never hatch. Please, try not to get distracted. Best has nothing to do with the fact that you're in my way. Poor, poor bird. The king thought you shouldn't have to suffer anymore. Suddenly, the king is carrying eggs and dropping them at my feet. Before I know it, there's nowhere left to stand but on broken eggs. The king said, the king can lift the burden from your shoulders. The king can take you away from your pain. So come, become one with the king. How much does he know? He's aware of the guilt I've carried with me ever since I broke my brother's egg. Anyway. But he seems... anyway, I don't even want to... But he seems to have misunderstood. Thanks, but no thanks. You're asking me to hand over my guild over to some complete stranger? Please tell me you're joking. The king said, do you like pain? The king does not understand. Yeah, I didn't think you would. I don't think you ever will. Like you said, I dirty my hands with a crime. I can never take it back. A life lost will never return. The past does not change. But the least I can do is remember. I'll always carry this with me. You're gonna carry that weight. This pain is mine, and you can't have it. You know very well that it means to suffer. If you break the king's egg, you only suffer more. Suffering. Indeed. I don't think you'll understand. This pain is a part of me. Your egg is already rotten. Isn't it a little much for you to ask me to accept your sympathy? Bang. Yeah, fuck off, little shits. The king's shadow disappeared like a morning fog in the sun. I can see the star at the bottom of the maze. A friendly and considerate man. I imagine an eternity spent with him to be full of happy days. My sentimentality is dying down, in contrast to the high of my... Oh, no, the drugs we just wasted on the king. Picture book. Oh. Is it because the bird doesn't remember anything about himself? Oh. Did not expect this game to turn a little bit of like a horror game. You lied to me. Okay. The others weren't exactly masterpieces, but I think this one goes in a class of its own. Professor Hitori, I'm here to take you home. You'll get moldy if you sit around dozing in here. Oh, the chocolate's gone. Oh, hello. Looks like he's still alive. Do you mind if I tell you something? I feel very strange. And I was sleeping just fine up until a few minutes ago. You woke up all of a sudden? Yes, that's right. I woke up. So he really doesn't have eyes. How does this have anything to do with his actual body? Now I'm starting to get sleepy again. Please, stay awake. I need your help to break this egg, Hitori. I'm very, very sleepy. And the king did tell me I can nap for as long as I like in here. There's nothing wrong with naps, but if you sleep right now, you'll never wake up. Really? That would be bad. Don't sleep. Come on, let's get out of here. Drugs must be wearing off. This guy's quite something. Not everybody can doze off in their sleep. I think I would rather stay here and sleep. So please. He steps unsteadily forward, his ring stretched out in front of him. Is he looking for me? I'm right here. There you go. Ah, yes. Thank you. He smiles happily, feels for my neck, and closes his wings around it. Hey, just wait a minute. Are you planning to strangle me? You noticed? Oopsie. What do you mean, oopsie? Jump back reflexively. I've nearly been crushed while trying to rescue drowning swimmers, but I've never had a hostage try to strangle me before. I thought you were pretty calm. Sorry, did I scare you? I'm here to help. Come on, take a deep breath after me. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. So it's not you. I feel like there's something I forgot to do. Even though I thought I already finished it a long time ago. But it wasn't you. Sorry. Did he mistake me for someone else? He looks gentle enough on the outside, but I think he's pretty messed up inside. Did the king do something to you? No. All the king did was close the door. Apparently I shouldn't go outside. Birds might hurt people who have to stay inside. That's pretty stupid. Nobody can live without hurting anybody else. Are you going to follow his orders just because he's the king, Hattori? The king is the most important person here, so apparently I have to. Think for yourself a minute. Do you want to be dragged along with whatever he wants? He said I need to be punished. Apparently I did something bad, and I think I know what it was. What could he have done? Okay. I wouldn't have expected it from the professor I know, but maybe he did something long ago that the king was able to drag up, just like with me. I don't know what you did, but it won't go away if you just stand here moping. Yes, I know that. Hattori? There are still a few things you have left to do in the real world, right? Yes, there are. I think so. In that case, let's get out of here, okay? A few things left to do. Oh, right. There is something I need to do. Is he gonna choke me again? Oh, okay. Let's get out of this dark hole then. Can't keep a lady waiting after all. But that would be hard. I ate my eyes, so I can't go anyway. I can't see anything. Don't worry, I'll guide you. This rotten egg should have had a few cracks from everyone now. And I don't want to leave Avacado and Nageki in danger for long. Better hurry to the throne room. Meanwhile, Nageki and I are fighting for our lives with the physically revolting incarnation of the king. The king said, become one with us. No, thank you. It's no good. He's not getting hurt at all. I thought he'd die if we hit him enough, but I don't feel like we're doing any damage at all. If only I'd brought a halberd or something. What? Yeah, sure. Let's bring a halberd on my fucking dream train. There's definitely something wrong if he's completely unfazed by your punches, Miss Festive. It's not like they're doing nothing, though. He just recovers very quickly. God, I'm like losing my voice from all this talk. Let me take a little sippy little... God, but Jesus. I need to find a game that's not purely voice acting. I need to take a break from visual novels. This is rough. I like hear it in my voice. Like it's starting to go hoarse already. God. Well, I've been recording for like not even an hour yet too. Okay. Give this chump a regen buff. What do we do, Nageki? Perhaps it would be best to wait for Mr. Sakazaki. Maybe so, but I'm getting awfully tired of the king's incessant invitations. Couldn't I take him out by bypass his regeneration by throwing all my hunter-gatherer strength into a single attack? There's always a chance, right? Okay, I'm gonna save right now in case there's some sort of choice that's gonna fuck me over during this fight. I should. Oh, perfect timing. Cause look, I couldn't save right now. Oh my god. I should. I'll play it safe. Nageki's right. We probably can't get through it with force alone. We'll have to buy time and wait for backup. Making cracks is bad. Look out! Nageki, are you okay? Yes. Sorry. It's okay. The king has been targeting Nageki this whole time. Looks like maybe Nageki is his natural enemy, like the migrant said. I'm slowing you down, Miss Festive. At least if we split up, I wouldn't be in your way.
Don't worry about it. We'll need you to burn the lighthouse after all. I'll protect you, Nageki.
Miss Festive.
I got hit bad, boss. This king is a really nasty man, battling the heroine of a dating sim around like this. The king said... Not in all my days in travel as a hunter-gatherer have I fought a creature like this. But even so, I need to get Nageki past him somehow, even if it means sacrificing myself. Hey, wait, Nageki, what are you doing? While I was reeling on the floor from the last attack, Nageki got up and placed himself between me and the king.
You're pushing yourself too hard, Miss Festive.
Jeez, my voice.
It won't be enough for me to go on alone. I'll send you home safe, Miss Festive. To reality. To the school. Because you have a future, Miss Festive.
Nageki should die in a fire. The king slowly draws closer to Nageki. He's gotten heavier, and he keeps sprouting more heads. There's no way Nageki could take a hit from him.
Your Majesty, please don't hurt Miss Festive anymore.
You must not. You must not go. Nageki! Huh? Did Nageki just get sucked up by the king? Oh.
Oh, the Imperial Kosan arrives coolly!
Well, Kosan, dashing out of nowhere, sweeps Nageki up in his wing and skids into the corner, sparks flying from his claws.
I'm dizzy. You really are quite fast. What did you expect? Our Kosan legs are pure, muscly gold!
Poor Kosan. He runs and he runs, but he will never find anything.
Spare us the foolishness! True pudding does exist somewhere in the world. Kosan will run until he finds real pudding in the real world.
Kosan used Body Slam on the king. It's super effective. Wait, no. Fall in a different direction. I get out of the way. My legs are still...
Avacado! Grab my wing!
What a careless lout you are. Hold tight. Oh. Rhodas, Sakuya!
Sorry it took so long, Avacado. Are you okay?
Never been better. You're practically in tatters. I expected better than this from my underlings. Not your underling or your mercenary or anything, Sakuya. But even if you go back, shut the fuck up, my alarm. The world will only keep hurting you.
You're right, sir. There are two birds in my heart, and it's painful. Sometimes, I think I'm going to tear apart from the inside. But that pain is another one of the memories I've held so dear all this time. I can't just surrender it up to someone else. If I stopped being in pain, I wouldn't be myself anymore. I don't care if I don't know what tomorrow will bring. I want to go back to the real world and live into the future with everyone.
Have you no shame, you pathetic being? You call yourself a king, but you're as limp and weak as a boiled frog leg. You fear contact with others. You comfort yourself by forcing everyone to the same mindset as yourself. You despicable coward. A king's duty is not to indulge in sloth and indolence. The future will come, yes, and we do not know what treasures it may bring, but a king's duty is to stand proudly in forth and do battle with them.
Sakuya's cool! Indeed.
Sakuya would be a way better king than you. But of course.
Sakuya, don't let your guard down.
Brap. Ugh. How dare you strike me while I'm speaking, you cad.
Are you okay? Did he get you? Merry Christmas, Merry Wink, Cackle will take care of all your scrapes and bumps. With a wink and a twink and a ho ho ho.
A pair of white creatures tumble across the room and begin administering emergency care to Sakuya. It's not like I asked for this or anything.
Can I borrow that first aid kit for a minute?
Are you
okay, Avocado?
I'm great. I knew you'd be here, Ryota. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's help each other get out of here. With you and Nageki and everyone.
The king does not understand. Oko-san, look out! He's coming from above.
Go!
That uncanny dance of yours is hardly something to show off in front of a lady, Your Highness.
Tell me, what's happening? Things have gotten a bit strange, haven't they?
I knew you showed up looking like a hero, Yuya.
So Hitori was alright? Good.
You're late, Sakazaki. Been off gallivanting around while the rest of us have you? Do forgive me, dear brother. I was looking for some birdie and was unfortunately delayed.
Now then,
let's get this idealist king to step aside so we can get at the magic lantern he's hiding behind his throne.
bang, boom, bop.
Wow, he's even more of a berserker than I am.
I think we're gonna win this. Watch out.
Someone's gotten angry. The rampaging Oko-san and the heroic Yuya have gained the upper hand. Or have they? The king is still thrashing her all around an awful lot. Just a little more and we can win. Just one more. One more? Of course. I know I've forgotten something. We're still a bird short. The doctor! Fuck! You fucking left this dumbass motherfucker behind, you piece of shit. God damn it, Shu. I don't know how long is left in the game, but it is the end of the episode. The next one might be short. But that's okay. We're gonna end it here, because fuck this dude. I'm pissed. You piece of shit. Why do you have to fucking sit? God fucking.